Peace, peace. This is A.M.B. African Man Born. Wake the people up out of the sleep as the stars line up. Everybody can see that the planet here is shifted. Strange weather systems. Milk cartons always say somebody is missing.
It was like, I wanted to be the first one out there. Everybody was hungry. We were hungry. We worked out so hard for this thing. We had routines. We had so much stuff that we wanted to throw out there. When we first went out there, it was really quiet. And then we had uprocking. Oh, they're fighting. That's what they're supposed to do. They're from the project.
Why are white rural voters a threat to democracy?
They're the most racist.
The so-called Africans or African American people are actually indigenous to this land. You know, they were already here.
They all make heads. What is there, 20-something giant heads of Africans in Mexico and Central America? So-called Latina. We created Latin.
And you know what bothered me? I've never seen none of them rappers who defended Eminem against me. I've never seen them defend black women like that in public. I've never seen them speak out against domestic violence like that. I've never seen them speak out against disrespect towards black women in public. So you will go to war for a white man. Here we go. White Jesus syndrome again. I gotta defend my savior. You'll go to war for Eminem. You'll go to war for Caitlin Clark. You'll go to war for J.J. Redick. And you'll never lift your voice up to protect a black woman in public.
You are welcome for this beatdown in Beantown. I be wild, challenge me like a freestyle battle. I'm seeing green now. I'm laughing at these actors. My first thought is to slap ya. I am hip hop, you shit talk. I'm scarier than Hitchcock. You racing too fast in the game. This is your pit stop. You quarantine without the virus. I make them silent without the violence. My first is elevate the science. Yes, the sleeping giant. My mind is vibing, no lying. I don't sound the sirens. These cops be acting like some Vikings. I'm 26 years in the game. Fuck if you like it. Longevity remedy, so cool to be the nicest. I'm second to none, rhythm and poetry, perfect timing. You can walk a mile, yeah, but not in my shoes, keep trying. Matter of fact, buy my shoes and just keep on trying. You gonna fail, though my gear is fly as hell, stop crying. When it comes to the culture of rap, I be the life.
I think that the BET Awards that just happened spoke to the lack of talent that we have right now in the music industry.
I hate to tell you guys, but it's time to get back to the basics. What I mean by that is it's time to get back out here and start selling physical products, even if it's just QR codes that leads to a digital sale where you can start going directly to consumer and making money for your products. Listen, because we traded dollars for pennies. Listen, when they pushed Spotify and all these different streaming networks on us, they pushed us to accepting pennies for dollars, and a lot of us fell for it. And you left outside and you settled for coming on here to push numbers, you know what I mean, for pennies. You understand? So it's time to get back outside and start making money, start making dollars again. Start doing digital sales where you could get a QR code and you can when they scan that, it'll take them to your website and they can download, stream your album directly on your website, and you can make the money. Listen here, this is the new model, directly to consumer.
No, you haven't always loved the internet. How are you seeing progress right now with all of that? Can you use it to your advantage?
It's a double-edged sword, you know. A lot of artists aren't getting paid full scale for their art, and the internet, because of downloading and things like that, is kind of like a black hole, and it's hard to audit, it's hard to get accounting, and it's not that it's just about the money, but it's about justice and fairness. And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, then expect you to fix your own communities, and they'll probably edit all of this out, but that's the sharp part of the sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up for it, I think we'll get some balance.
Ready. Name is A.M.B. Everybody struggles. Everybody got a story. Cause it's a rough and rugged road. When you set goals, we let them know Yeah. Peace, peace. It's A.M.B. African Man Born on African Man Born Productions. The album is now being moved to November 9th. November 9th. November 9th is when the album is dropping. Alright? 14 tracks. 14 tracks on the album. G.O.D. Greatness Over Dominance. 14 tracks produced, recorded, all on one album. November 9th. Get the album when it's out. Peace. It's time to get that work in. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Yo.
What do you think of music around today, especially things like hip-hop and Run DMC and the Beastie Boys?
Well, those are poor copies, well, not poor copies, but they're copies of what they thought I was doing in the 60s, like Let the Brother Rap. And see, I started the rap music, and what they're doing is things I did years ago. But see, rap music is kind of a variation. I mean, it's like the end of a James Brown song, what we would do at the very end, you know.
You actually worked with quite a big rap hip-hop star, African Bambaataa Unity.
We did a fantastic message about nuclear war, stuff about unity and not using nuclear war stuff. And that's what it was about. It was a message to the people, to the world leaders, you know, to trying to refrain on the nuclear stuff, because nuclear stuff could be good to extend life, but we don't want to take life with nuclear war. So that was the reason behind it, not so much as trying to get a hit.
Do you feel like you're able to play what you like? Exactly. Exactly.
So there's only 3 music labels left, basically, when it comes to majors. It's the Universal system, it's the Warner system, and it's the Sony system. And they're owned by BlackRock and Vanguard, you know, which are the 2 biggest holding companies in the world. You know, I mean, they own Pepsi, they own Coke, and they also own the prison systems. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's not hard to expect or believe that French Montana would say something like, we don't make music we even like anymore. We're out there chasing clicks. The same way where Ice Cube was saying in interviews where, you know, only a certain type of music makes it. So that's what type of music the streets make to fit those holes. You know, I mean, that's why I'm saying sooner or later we're going to create an independent distribution system that we control, that pushes the narrative of fun. You know, Ja Rule is on to something. When he says, I want to bring the fun back to hip-hop, that's what early 2000s hip-hop was. It was fun because we knew how to party. You know what I mean? And that's what we've got to get back to. So, you know, cold facts, but true. We've got to get back to the party.
I am H.